Students. Okay, today I'd like to talk about making changes or impacting our environment and our community, and why it is important. So sometime back, I was actually in class. I was sharing the one of the stories from Archimedes. So he's a Greek mathematician who worked for the king, and the king wanted him to actually find out whether his crown is made from pure gold. So what happened is he knows the density of pure gold, and he's able to weigh the crown and get the mass, right? So if he's able to find out what the volume of the crown is, he'll be able to verify whether it is a pure gold. So, but he has no idea how to do it, right? Because the crown is an irregular shaped object. So, when it's an irregular shaped object, it's a lot more challenging to find the volume. What he did was he was actually lying, having a bath one time, lying in his bathtub, observing the splashing of the water in the bathtub, when he suddenly got an idea that maybe he can submerge the crown in water and see how much the water is displaced from the container, and from there he can actually obtain the volume of the crown. So he was so excited, of course, that he ran out the streets, without any clothes on, and shouting "Eureka!" So this is a very, very famous story that I'm sure many of you have heard it before as well, right? But what I want to draw to your attention with this story, other than the mathematical concept behind it, is that sometimes to know the true worth of an object, like the true volume of the object, it is not really just trying to pray it open, or melt it down and fit it somewhere, or use ruler and measure to really find out what is the value. But rather we can also find out the true worth of an object by the disturbance, so called, right, that you create to your environment. So when the crown goes into the water gets displaced. That's because the volume of the crown has a certain value, and this value make a splash or an impact on the container with the water, and from there we can actually see the true worth of the crown. So just using this story as a metaphor, the true worth of ourselves as a human being is really not so much about trying to find out what is so valuable inside us, but what kind of impact, especially positive impact, that we can do for our community, what kind of positive changes we can bring to our community. And because of you, things have changed, and that change will address your true worth as a human being. So if you really want to strive to be a really worthy person in this life, go all out to make positive changes to your environment, to your community, and to your society at large. All right. So let's do our best, and let's make this little community of ours in our school itself a really positive one, where we really strive to impact one another's life, learn from one another, push one another to be better, train one another, and really create such a harmonious society where we can really enjoy our times here together. Okay, let's do our best. Have a nice day.